In what could arguably be compared to a dystopian novel, Donald Trump has hired someone to do what is basically loyalty checks or to compile a list of people who are loyal to him in the White House. Not loyalty to America, but of course, as I said, loyalty specifically to Donald Trump. Now, Foreign Policy reports that a senior advisor at the State Department has been quietly vetting employees for months about their loyalty to President Trump. Now, this vetting includes reviewing social media posts to determine if they're, a Republican or where they are at on their political leanings. Well, that's real strange, right? Now, the report names Mary Stull as this advisor and says that she has examined staffers' social media for any signs of differences with administration policy. But along with that, she is also reportedly making lists of employees whose loyalty is in question. Interesting. Now, one senior diplomat told the website, quote, "She is actively making lists and gathering intel. She is gunning for American citizens in the UN to see if they are towing the line." Now, look, it's, I guess, a little bit understandable from a policy perspective. Do you want staffers in the White House that support your agenda? Okay, sure. But something tells me it's a little bit more insidious than that. But before I get into that, this is already having an impact in the government. At least 3 senior officials in the Bureau, Molly Fee, Aaron Barkley, and Narissa Cook, are expected to leave the agency or move to different positions as a result of Stull's efforts, according to the magazine. Those efforts reportedly include researching whether employees had signed off on Obama administration policies that are opposed by the Trump administration, even if the staffer did not personally back the policy. Now, that is important because these are people who signed off on policies through the Obama administration, basically doing their job, even if they didn't agree, still being put on these lists as being disloyal to the Trump administration's goals. Did you sign off on that Obama policy? Gone. Disloyal. You're disloyal. You're now on a list. But I don't even agree with that policy. Doesn't matter. You signed off on it. Traitor. You are a traitor to Trump. You are disloyal. Gee, creating lists to see who is loyal to a sitting president. There's nothing weird and 1984-ish about that. No, not at all. Again, imagine if Obama had made lists of conservatives that were insufficiently loyal to his agenda. You know what they would scream? "Oh, King Obama, purging the government of conservatives. He's making lists. He's going to come for all of us." Wait, and they've actually said a lot of that stuff. Look, I go back to when the IRS was supposedly targeting conservatives, right? In reality, they were going after both conservative and liberal groups. And actually, they ended up going after more liberal groups than anything else. But no. That we're the victim. We're perpetual victims. And, they're coming after us. But really, it's projection, right? See, that's the thing about Republicans. They're hypocrites, and they, of course, do a lot of projection. Anything that they want to do, they will project upon liberals. But when they do it, of course, if we say anything, then we're completely ignored because they run roughshod over basically any decent norms. And you know why? It's because these people are authoritarians. That's why Donald Trump loves Kim Jong-un. That's why he loves Duterte. Calls them strong. Oh, you're strong leaders. That's why Republicans won't openly stand up to Trump if they're in office or if they're running for office. It's because he's a strong man. And at the end of the day, his fanatical base, they love strong men because they are authoritarians. And what they're doing here, creating lists of people who are disloyal, makes me think of you guys know I'm a nerd. So I go back to Babylon 5 for an example, the Night Watch, to go and root out disloyal people from the government, from the military. I don't think that's that big of a stretch, to be honest with you. for someone like Donald Trump to do. Because for him, it's all about loyalty. He doesn't care about the Constitution. He doesn't care about rule of law. He's not smart enough or savvy enough to understand any of this. All he wants is power, money, attention, and loyalty. So these are scary times, man. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.